First of all, I want to go ahead and apologize because I said this video was going to come out on a Monday and it's on a Tuesday. I promised you guys I would do it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, but I didn't do it on a Monday and you're watching this on a Tuesday. You will get another episode tomorrow, okay? So this will be on a Monday, Wednesday, well, technically Tuesday. So Tuesday, Wednesday, and a Friday. I do apologize for that, okay? I really am sorry about that. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, let's go ahead and get right back into it. Let's see what Juliette's been doing in One Piece. Thank you, God, for giving me the ability to make this video.
This admiral that knows Nico Robin,
okay,
has a devil fruit power, I'm assuming, that can freeze water. And he is so chill. He's really chill about this whole situation.
He truly is.
Admiral Aokiji. Devil fruit powers.
Okay.
Logia type. So the Logia is like the thing that is elemental.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
The Avatar. Navy headquarters. That's
like the Avatar. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. I can't argue against that. Yeah.
Crazy. So he can never actually like drown. Just freeze the water around him. So
actually, hold on. Y'all remember how Avatar Aang, whenever he was going, when he was trying to escape from the airbending temple, and then he fell into the storm, right? There was a storm coming, he fell into the water and he froze himself and Appa like inside the water
for a week.
Let me pause that. Isn't that the same thing that would happen to Aokiji? Like if he fell into the water, wouldn't he just and like freeze it? Or because I remember it stated that this, like the second like the seawater touches you, your ability is immobile. So he wouldn't get a chance to freeze it. I don't know. I don't think it would work, right? Unless he can react quick enough.
He's helped the villager, so I don't think he's a bad person. But why was she so scared of seeing him? This admiral's so chill. Is that a sleeping headband he has on his forehead, bro? How can I describe it?
Why is she looking at us like that?
You're just like your Gramps? Monkey D. Luffy? You're wild, you have no self-control? Gramps? Who is his grandpa? What's the matter, Luffy? You're sweating. Nothing, I mean, well, I owed a debt to your grandpa a long time ago. I came here to get a glimpse of Nico Robin and you, but I changed my mind. Maybe you guys had better die now. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
His grandpa. Who's his grandpa? The government still doesn't think very highly of you, but now that I've had a closer look, I can see you and your crew have grit. Why did Luffy flinch at the mention of his grandpa, and why is Nico Robin so afraid of this man? One specific reason you seem so dangerous is you, Nico Robin. Bro, what are we talking about, bro? You are targeting Robin. After all, I'll kick your butt. Yes, Luffy, you tell him. Found she was placed in your head when you were only 8 years old. Tell me all about it. You were just a child, but what a survivor you were, betraying people and escaping unharmed. People took you in and you used them. That cunning, you survived in the underworld, and now you've hidden yourself in this crew. Underworld? Just what do you have against Robin? It's that I once let her get away. It won't be long before you all realize what troublesome woman she really is. You guys, am I gonna be right about her being a bad person? Were you guys fighting me all the time? Here's a proof. Every organization that Nico Robin has been associated with to date has fallen. Yet she always survives. You just have Luffy right here saying, we don't care about the past. Want to capture me, just do it? He can make weapons. He can make weapons from ice. Right, so this is the same Zoro that was side-eyeing Robin when she first joined the crew, defending her. Is he in love with her? Look at this. This is twice that he did this. Oh, we have Sanji just kicking him. Bro, they're coming to her defense. Gum. Everybody's fighting him for her.
Alright.
Oh, to be Robin. To be Robin right now.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Everybody
Does that kill her?
you.
She'll still be alive when she thaws. Be careful. If she breaks, she'll die. That's crazy. For example, if you were to hit her like this. Holy shit. Oh my god. The way the crew is defending her is making me actually jealous.
Is this a woman thing? Is this a woman thing?
I love her so much in such a short time too. World is better off without that woman. That's a crazy ass thing to say. Settle this between you and me. So I'll have to kill you here. The confidence this admiral has. But how is Luffy gonna fight against this man? If Luffy, if you freeze rubber, what is gonna happen? He'll break. He can't regenerate.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Wait, is this an actual threat that Luffy's gonna face? I like how they respect him. Like when Luffy, even though he's younger than them, I assume, they respect him. When he says go, they go. I like that. I like that they don't undermine.
I feel like that's the bare minimum. Juliet, don't you think that's the bare minimum if you're a captain, that people listen to you? I mean, I feel like that's a little strange if they didn't, you know?
Him or like make him feel like he's less of a captain because he's younger than them. Like, who was his grandpa? Why didn't we get his grandpa's name at least, bro? Just mention his grandpa? He has a family? Luffy's completely frozen now. We're done. We're done. Undoubtedly find that woman to be more than you can handle. Bro, she's been chill. Nico Robin was born with that brutal personality. You will not be able to change that. What did she do? We're crocodile, now we're even. Never mind about Smoker's silly message. See you later. What, he's just gonna leave? According to this log, their next destination is Water 7, the city of water. Oh my, this is unexpected. Close to headquarters. He's feeding the water, and that's how he's cycling on it. Their hearts are beating. Okay, that's good. This admiral
that we really didn't gain much from that, huh? Let's keep
Water
going.
7 reading update. So we reached Water 7. Robin disappeared. Chopper's alone. We found the carpenters. Zoro got attacked on the ship, but then just beat the living life out of the people that were trying to kill him and take the bounty off his head. Water 7 is such a beautiful city. It reminds me of like Italy and Norway.
You mean Venice?
There's fish that they can ride in water to move around like horses. Who's this person Robin's talking to? Robin disappeared again. I love how he's mistaking the carpenter with Usopp again. Everybody is thinking they're the same person. Just Usopp. Even Zoro thought he was Usopp. What is with the similarities? Are they brothers? Wait, what about Usopp's dad? We just got mentioned that he was on Shanks' crew and never like mentioned ever again. Are they ever gonna meet?
Oh yeah,
Iceberg, Water 7 mayor, and Galley, the company president.
Whatever happened to him?
Okay, mister. Mr. Iceberg's secretary just beat the living life of our crew, broke Usopp's nose, and doesn't aim well, because she got the mayor as well. Frankie family, bounty hunters / pirates, stole the 200 berries from the crew, and then Iceberg's own people chased them, took the money, and then the guy tried to keep it for himself, but then the other one, I think his name is Lucy or Lucky, I don't know, correct me in the comments.
Okay.
But
Lucci?
He was like, no, you can't do that, you can't take it back. We have talking pigeons, not that this is crazy, we have a whole talking little chopper, but
I feel like it is a little crazy that the pigeon is talking. I always attributed, why did I say accumulated? What the freak? I always attributed Chopper talking to him having the human fruit. So I think it is strange that pigeon can talk.
This Lucy guy, he seems like a decent man. Like, he's got values and morals and stuff. Okay.
He's got values and morals and stuff. Oh boy, wait till you find out.
Whoa, what's wrong with that woman? How shameless. Your legs are showing too much of them. Okay, hello? How about we don't do that? This is a man's workplace. How can you dress like that? Bunch of weirdos, bro. Talk about a woman's clothing. Come catch these hands, bro. This is some advanced stuff right here.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'm thinking something, but I'm not gonna say it. I could get canceled, bro.
Makes me happy. I told you, we're gonna see skyscrapers soon. By the way, is there a woman? Why do they want Nico Robin? The ship can't be fixed? Where the hell did Usopp go to? Chance that it would reach the next island is 0. What? Do you know what the keel is, you lewd woman? Why is he talking to Nami like that? The keel is the foundation of a ship. It's the very essence of the ship. Once it has been seriously damaged, there is no way to replace it. It would be the same as building a ship from scratch. Your ship is just waiting to die. It's nothing more than a stack of wood.
Damn.
You can make a similar ship, but no one can make 2 of the exact same ship. In other words, no 2 identical ships exist. But this is so sus. They were sailing very smooth. They had no issues with it other than the little issues of repairs and stuff. What do you mean she can't sail? They never had that problem. I think these people are lying. cannot believe they're so irresponsible with money. What do you mean the money is gone? Where is Usopp? There's a crowd. The money was stolen, Nami. I can't face the others. Oh my god. Water 7 reading.
Oh, that was it. that was it. You really had me out there thinking like, damn, they really are responsible with money. That was pretty good, Juliet. Let's go ahead and see what other book talkers are there. Or there are. Bro, I really need to work on my English, huh? Sorry, it's not my first language.
I already look like a mess.
Okay,
so
who
I
are
just
you?
read all of One Piece in 2 months.
God damn. Wow. That lady knows how to read. I like this lady. She's pretty cool.
And I think that it was the best reading experience of my entire life.
Of course.
It's kind of hard to express how much it means to me and how it came to me at the right time in my life. When I first started reading it back in June, I thought that it was just going to be like a fun read. I don't think anything could have prepared me for the depth of the story and the way that these characters would have such a grasp on me so quickly. And I fell in love with it a lot more quickly than I expected. I know everybody's like, oh, just get to Arlong Park. But even before that, I was already like, oh, this isn't just more fun than I was expecting. Like, I really love this a lot. Oda has this incredible way of making you fall in love with his characters, and that's what really drives the story for me personally, and it's why I got so intensely emotionally attached to this story. But he also is good at the other things. He's great at world building. The way that the story builds on itself with each arc and gets bigger and bigger while still progressing this main story is just kind of unparalleled in my opinion. His pacing is so good. I've talked about it several times now, but it's so exciting to get to one of the big moments in the story and have it start cutting to different points of view, and it really keeps you on your toes and keeps you so emotionally invested, and it's exciting to read. But like I said, the characters are where it's at for me, and the characters of One Piece are the best I've ever read. You've got Luffy, who is just this amazing protagonist who does actually grow over the series in ways that make so much sense for him. So unique in his carefree way that he looks at life and the way that he's going after things that he wants. And it comes off as selfish so many times, but the things that he wants and what drives him are also beneficial for everyone around him. And it's such an incredible story to see play out. And then you've got the other Straw Hats who all have their own stories and their own drives and motivation, but they all work together so well and they all love each other so much. And the way that Oda has taken time to reveal even just information about them and their lives before they were Straw Hats is really wonderful because it never felt info dumpy. It never felt rushed in any way. There's this quote from the movie Orange County, which I realize is very random to tie into this, but trust me. It's when the main character is talking to this author that he idolizes. And he says to this author, "You really love your characters. It comes through in the writing." And that is how I feel about Oda and the Straw Hats. It's so obvious to me how much he loves these characters that he creates.
I wonder if Oda ever cries. Well, obviously, Oda is human, right? But like, does he ever cry? You know, was Oda just like writing like, you know, like what happened to Ace? Was he like, no? Was he like doing the whole Kuma thing and saying, no, Kuma? Like I want to like, Oda, I need to know. Are you also, bro? I don't know how to send those fan mail and stuff like that, but if any of you guys are watching and you know how to send a fan mail, please send a fan mail. Oda, do you cry when you drive? I need to know. Is it just as like painful for him too?
And it takes the story to a different level. You can tell when an author is phoning it in or when they actually care about their characters, and it makes a huge difference. And I think that is a huge part of the beauty that is One Piece. You can even see it in the minor characters. One of the rules of writing is to not write stiff characters in the background that are just there to serve the purpose of the plot and the main character. They need to have their own lives, their own motivations, and if you could accomplish that,
I feel like that's something that a lot of people felt about Sabo, like he was shoehorning, you know. And when you like reading Sabo early on, it feels that way. It definitely does. Towards later on, like Sabo becomes a living, breathing part of the series, you know. But before that, you're just like, I mean, like he just felt kind of shoehorned in, you know. Like later he becomes a living part of the series.
So much to your writing. Oda does that better than anyone that I've ever read before. It really feels like every single character that he puts on the page has their own motivations, their own lives. They feel real, even compared to these amazing rounded out characters that are the Straw Hats. So yeah, every single character in One Piece is just on a different level.
Oh yeah,
from any other manga that I've read, and honestly any other book that I've read. And then the story itself, starting out so silly with just like this kid that gets a gum fruit and then he's a rubber man, and the way that Oda created something from that idea that is so beautiful and so deep and special. No other story that I've read has hit me this hard so many times, just over and over again. I'm floored by how impressive this story is. And for the last 2 months, getting to read One Piece just as much as I wanted every single day, it was just wonderful. And like I said, it couldn't have come at a better time in my life. Like, aww, I will forever have a special place in my heart for One Piece because of what it has done for me and what it has provided me.
Katie, you're a Straw Hat. You're an official Straw Hat. I don't care what anybody says. You are a Straw Hat.
Over the last 2 months. And when I tell you guys that I am so sad that I don't have any more One Piece to just binge read the way that I have been, I fully understand now the need to get other people to read it, because it's just done something for me that is unparalleled in other media. And I want everybody else to experience this. I want everyone else to feel the joy that I've felt from reading this series. I don't know.
Is this how religion works? I just thought about it. Hold on. I just thought about it. What she said. I want other people to experience the joy that I felt. That almost sounds like somebody saying, I want somebody to experience the blessings from God or the greatness of Allah that I felt. You know, like, this is how religion is formed. Hold on a second. This is how religion is formed, you know. I get it now. I see.
Understand why I've never seen One Piece held to the same level as things like stories like Lord of the Rings or the Cosmere. It 100% should absolutely be included in those conversations.
Yep.
It's a really, really wonderful, beautiful story that I wish everyone could experience. And I'm so glad that I read it and that I found these characters. Aww. And I get to have that now. Like, I will always get to have that now. And if I could pick one thing that I could go back and read again for the first time, it would be One Piece. I already look like I'm...
This is beautiful. This is truly beautiful. Well, this is her page, guys. This is StrawhatKatie. Go ahead and follow her. I definitely got to check out more of her content in the future, for sure. All right, guys, and we'll go ahead and stop this video here. I know it's a little bit short, but I promise you guys that there'll be one today and tomorrow. So in order to do that, I got to make this one a little bit short. You know what I'm saying? But yes, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your family and friends, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Stay classy. And also, of course, thank you, God, for giving me the opportunity to make this video. Wouldn't be here without him.